I'm Clark Parsons. I'm an American in Berlin since 26 years, and I'm the managing director of the Internet Economy Foundation. We're an independent think tank that has, if you will, European or German glasses on. We're trying to fight for European digital sovereignty and make sure that Europe has a seat at the table in the global digital economy. Well, mate in Germany, I always like to say. I have a wonderful German-American family. I've been living here a long time with a German wife. But I also am here out of choice because I've started a business here. I've run several foundations and companies here. I absolutely love the European way of life, the value system, the fact that people are first and not just capital. And so I think if you love this continent and its way of life and you want to preserve and protect that, you have to make sure that it has a future. And to me, the only way it's going to have a future is if it stays economically strong. And the only way it's going to stay economically strong is if it gets a seat at the table in the digital economy. So we're fighting every day to try and make sure that Europe finally punches its weight in the digital economy and creates global champions and has a chance to compete. Right now, 2/3 of the cloud infrastructure and platform services that are dominating the market are in the hands of 3 American companies. This is really bad for European sovereignty. Yes, we're NATO partners, but we've already learned from President Trump that sometimes very critical infrastructure needs to be in the hands of companies in this continent that share the same values. And if you're going to digitize your economy, it's going to happen via the cloud. Almost every company, big or small, whether a private cloud or a public cloud or a hybrid mix, is moving all of their processes and their data and their business to web-based services. And that means the cloud. That's why it's so important. It's the absolute key to driving the digital economy. With French Tech Berlin, it's a very young love story, but a really wonderful one. I got to know Gunnar at the Scale Up Europe signing event about a year ago in Élysée when President Macron started this amazing initiative, pan-European initiative. But it was only when Gunnar came to an event we did with my foundation in September for the Internet Economy Report that I think it clicked for him what we do, and we instantly said we should do something together. And we hatched this idea to do this amazing event. And I've had the incredible pleasure of working with the entire French Tech Berlin team, who are volunteers. It's extraordinary what they can achieve and do as volunteers, but they represent the best of the pan-European cooperation. And French Tech Berlin, to me, is really an incredible motor for uniting the German and French digital ecosystems.